G'day folks, Ben from Snowy's here today with the Oklahoma Joe's Blackjack Kettle and Charcoal Grill. This is a really rugged and durably built kettle with reliable temperature control and airflow, easy to maintain. It's a perfect alternative to the Weber's. This is a little bit of a different product for Snowy's because you probably wouldn't take this camping unless you've got the space to be able to store or be able to transport it in a ute or a caravan or something. But Oklahoma Joe's make more compact versions that you can take camping as well, but we like this unit, so we got it in to sort of run through the features with you. Now, it weighs about 36 kilos. Height-wise, is about 104 centimeters to the top of the little chimney here, about 99 centimeters from the end of the towel rail or the hanging rail here to the other end of the shelf. And depth-wise, from the outside of the handle here to where the hinge finishes at the back here is about 70 centimeters. Now the unit's almost entirely made of a porcelain-coated steel. So all of the black elements you see here, the rails, the legs and everything are all a porcelain-coated steel. The only exception being the temperature gauge on the top here, which is made of different metals, probably a stainless. Got a heat-proof label and the serial number on the front there, which is slightly different. There is a rubber handle here. And the only other element that I can see that's any different is the little vent adjuster here, which is probably also a stainless steel. Before we get into the details on that, we'll start at the bottom up with all the features. So we've got these are metal wheels here, so they're never going to wear out. They're not plastic. These are like a metal wagon wheel, one on each side, so you can lift it up and wheel it around quite easily around your backyard. You've got a storage shelf on the bottom here, all porcelain coated steel there as well, so you can store whatever you need, maybe your stuff before you cook it. Underneath here we'll show you a bit more detail on this, but that's a porcelain coated ash tray, or catches all the ash in the bottom there. We'll show you more on that on the inside. This is your little adjuster for your airflow, so if I open that up, you can see it opens up all of these vents around, and that goes right around the unit and then can close it up. So it allows for a good amount of airflow from the bottom and up through the top of the unit to the chimney stack, which we'll show you shortly. Now there's 4 legs, 2 with wheels, 2 without. These are attached to the same bracket that hold on this setup, a tail rail on this side, and then the opposite side is just a shelf, quite a reasonably sturdy shelf. Now you can switch these around if you need. We've got them set up this way at the moment simply because this is a towel rail or a hook for your utensils, but it also doubles as a handle to be able to lift it up and wheel it around. Moving on to the lid. At the front, nice big durable rubber handle on the front there, so it's not going to get hot if you've had it sitting for a long time. As I mentioned, the Oklahoma Joe's logo there, but they're all stamped with their own serial number, so each unit has its own serial number. Above that, professional temperature gauge here, and there's got glow-in-the-dark elements on that, so all of the handle and all of the numbers and everything on there, they all glow. This gives an accurate readout of the temperature inside the unit, and to the rear of that is your little smokestack or chimney, which has got an adjustable sort of spring-mounted sort of cover on that there, so you can control how much smoke and heat is contained within depending on how you're cooking. So having a look inside and how much space we've got in here for cooking to start with, it's a nice deep lid, so it's actually about 26 centimeters from the surface of the grill here to the top of the lid there. The temperature gauge at the top here does stick down into that a little bit, but it's off to one side, so it shouldn't impede any large cuts of meat that you've got in there. And then below that you can see the bottom of the chimney, a little smokestack there. Moving to the cooking space here, there's a porcelain-coated 6mm steel grill in here. This is about 55 centimeters from end to end here. Well, it's 55 centimeters diameter, but there are 2 handles here to allow you to lift it up and out. It's about 45 centimeters between these handles here, so tons and tons of cooking space. That just sits in the top there on top of 3 mounting lips, 1, 2, 3, here and here. Now the strips of metal that create those lips are welded in and also support the tray that sits in the bottom here. So there's 3 supports for that, and this is where our briquettes, our charcoal, our wood, whatever it is that we're going to create or put in here as a heat source is going to sit on top of. That is easily removed as well, 6mm enameled steel on that one, and that then gives us access to the ashtray in the bottom here. Now this is easily removed, porcelain steel once again, so when that's full of ash you can take that out, empty it out wherever you like, and it just pulls in and out nice and easily. You can just brush the sides down here to clean it all out. Once that's out, you've got a big hole in the bottom there, so it's really easy to clean and maintain the unit here as well. Now while we're in here, we can see the inside view of these vents that run around the side here. So if I slide the metal ring that goes around the outside here. You can see we're adjusting that vent there, so you've got lots of adjustment there, because this is a triangle shape. You can open it right up, and then as you go across, it closes it down to a really small set of gaps, so you've got a good amount of airflow adjustment that works. So that vent around the bottom there works in conjunction with your chimney stack here, so you can control the airflow coming through. So whether you're smoking, cooking slowly, you can close it up to sort of retain the heat and retain a bit of smoke inside, so that you get that kind of convection kind of cooking thing going on. Or if you really need a bit of a roaring fire, open it up at the bottom and leave the lid open, so you can just grill or barbecue on top like a regular barbecue. So a few different sort of cooking options. You do get a grilling guide when you buy the Blackjack, which gives you a few sort of instructions on getting started and how to grill, different placements of grills. You can put more heat on one side and not on the other to really control the heat. You never really quite get it right to start with. Temperature's controlled through how much airflow you let through. If you close this up, the temperature builds up inside, but then you get a bit more smoke. If you open this up, the temperature probably drops, but you get more of a fire sort of coming through this. So it really depends on how you're cooking with it. So it's a bit of trial and error. You never get it right the first time, but have a bit of fun with different sort of settings, different amounts of fuel inside and different cuts of meat. You can make your backyard smell awesome. Great for a Christmas roast cook up, or great just for a family get together. You can check these out online at snowies.com.au, where you find them at our lowest prices every day. But if you've got any questions, let us know down in the comments below. Subscribe to our channel for all of our latest and greatest information, or check out some other cookers and grills like these ones down here.